today we are in conversation with the bubbly, vivacious and beautiful Roma. Hi Roma.
Hi.
Tell me how Bali was, the whole experience.
Okay, Namaste Bali. First thing exciting about me taking up this film was, shooting in Bali, a new island. And I thought, okay, let's go and explore a new place. The role was very cute and lovable that made me want to take up Namaste Bali.
Okay.
And very light-hearted film, cute, sweet at times. It's got everything to entertain the audience for 1 hour, 50 minutes, yeah.
So first itself you gave me the running time of the film. That's
Yeah.
1 hour, 50 minutes. Okay, all right. So you've acted with Suresh Gopi, Kunjako Boban, Mammootty sir,
Lalitan.
Am I missing anyone? Yes,
Yes.
Prithviraj.
Jayasuriya.
Jayasuriya.
Fahad
Yes.
Fazil.
How was that experience as in acting with such stalwarts and then coming down to someone as cute and as in sort of a growing star like Aju? What was the experience like?
Aju basically is not my pair in the film. He doesn't play the hero or a love angle. There's nothing to do with that because this film is all about characters.
Okay.
My character name is Anne.
So you're not paired up with...
I'm not paired up with anybody, single as ever.
Okay.
So I would say working with Aju was fun, and we have Manoj K. Jain, we have Balu, all different set of actors.
Yeah.
So it was a wonderful time.
I saw the trailer of Namaste Bali and I found Manoj K. Jain's sort of persona very different from what we have seen so far.
Right, very important character of the film, where he kind of influences and helps her to be a person of a different kind,
Yes.
His contribution, his views and his ideas really influence her. Usually she's this kind of a, rebel who doesn't really want to take any advice.
Can you tell me her name? As in
Anne.
Roma's name? Anne. Okay.
Anamma. So, yeah, she doesn't really want to take advice and, the initial standoffish attitude with Manoj K. Jain and all. But then later she really kind of, flows with the whole thing and she starts understanding and taking his advice. So he plays a very important role in her change.
Okay, so Roma, you're a North Indian, right? Okay, so how was it for you as in the transition? I know you were in Chennai as well.
Right, I was born and brought up in Chennai. So more of a South Indian, though being a North Indian, being a Sindhi, my parents had, they are also born in Chennai. So born and brought up in Chennai,
So
I
it
feel
wouldn't
more
have
like a
been-
Tamil.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have been difficult for you to associate
not
with...
at all.
Yeah,
because
so your Tamil
I
will be
could,
quite strong then.
Very, but not anymore. Because the day I started talking Malayalam and trying to converse in Malayalam, I kind of forgotten my Tamil. So everybody in Tamil Nadu in Chennai, they tell me, what's this? What's Ano? What's Ade? Because it naturally comes. Because I've been interacting with so many people here the last 6-7 years. And I did make an effort to start interacting with them in Malayalam, though I could have made it easy by just speaking to them in Tamil because a lot of Malayalis speak Tamil. But it was nice because I somehow felt some connect with the language, with the place and with the whole, feel of Malayalam cinema that I thought, okay, let me kind of grasp the language and by talking to everybody, it just flows out of me now.
So face to face ആണ് നമ്മൾ ലാസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് റോമനെ കാണുന്നത് ബിഫോർ ഇപ്പൊ നമസ്തേ ബാലിയിൽ വരുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് 2012 അല്ലേ and then there was a 3 years gap.
Right.
Roma എന്ത് ചെയ്യായിരുന്നു 3 years?
For me, I was very clear about one thing, that I wouldn't take up any movie if I am not really excited about the character or about the script. It has to be one of this. Either the character has to be really fun-loving, it has to be something really challenging, one of this. It has to really excite me, for me to spend so many days of my precious time. I value my time a lot because I have a lot of other things that keep me really happy and excited and busy all the time. Otherwise, I was really not interested in taking up any film. I preferred keeping away, not to doing anything in the movies than to do something just to be seen.
What were you occupied with and what were you doing?
I do a lot of travel and I watch a lot of movies and I do dance. I went into yoga for a while and that's how I really lost a lot of weight. But then recently we had a couple of events happening in the family, so we kind of celebrated and I put on those kilos again. So
No, you look quite slim in Namaste Bali. In
Right,
some shots,
yes.
You're wearing shorts really small.
And t-shirt. Yeah, that
shorts
was a new
and
look for me.
t-shirts
In
and
fact, in
everything,
none of my films before, previously, I have sported that kind of a look.
I think it's the right time as well. because in the Malayalam film industry, you're opening up to different looks.
Yeah.
Sort of experimenting with movies, characters.
Kind of, yes.
So it's good to have that sort of
yeah, for me it was new because, you know, I had this basically two different looks, right? One of this protective, cute family girl with the specs and brought up with certain discipline and values at home, and how she kind of reinvents herself and feels good in that too. So it was a nice look for me, and to show myself in a different light that people have actually not seen me in.
Actually, yes, Roma, because I think in most of your earlier films, I remember you being this
tomboy,
very
energetic tomboy, and wearing this jeans and jacket all the time, the chocolate look. Yes, for me it was a real change.
Yeah? Yeah. But in real life, are you quite girly, as in your taste?
Oh, yes.
And you always, are you in kameez most of the time?
Right now, I'm really enjoying being in kameez. I don't know, the Indian thing is kind of catching on.
Okay.
But maybe I've just done it all with those westerns, the jeans and the t-shirts and the leave-ons and everything. Now I feel really good in salwar kameezes, in those long Pakistani dresses and everything,
Okay. But I mean, those characters, I would never say that's not you, because I always thought Roma is the tomboy.
I was, and I think somewhere still a little bit of it is there in me, you know, it just can't get off me. No wonder I did so well in those characters, because some connection, you feel the connection. And I totally believe that you really need to feel the connection with your character to work out on screen. If you don't understand the character and if you don't feel the connection with the character, you're not going to do your best.
True. How difficult was it for you to, you know, your dubbing, the whole language, the whole...
I never dubbed. I have my dubbing artist whom I depend on, who does a wonderful job for me.
How does it work out that way? As in, do you really feel...
I feel very complete.
You're not talking for yourself?
No, I don't feel any kind of, you know, insecurity or something that, you know, no, I couldn't.
You didn't feel that because you didn't know the language, there is a problem there?
No, because, you know, in my earliest films, kind of her voice and she kind of understood me and my acting type, that she just molded herself into the way I used to speak to her. In fact, I used to meet her so often that she could understand me so well, and she tried to just do her dubbing just like I would do. So in fact,
I don't know how many actors do that, actually try to gel with their dubbing artists,
oh yes,
even outside the sets.
Oh yes, I do, and the first person I always call as soon as the movie is done is my dubbing artist, because I know she'll give me the right opinion.
Okay.
So I always call up Srija Chechi, and she's been doing all my movies since Notebook, and I think thankfully everybody has just related us well, and it works out good on screen.
Tell me about actors who have inspired you.
Amitabh Bachchan, Mr. Mohanlal, Mr. Salman Khan. I love watching their films, and I find it really inspiring, especially Amitabh Bachchan for his latest film Shamitabh. I watched that and I thought he was amazing, outstanding, that I was like, wow, a man like, I mean, of his age can do this, then we are all nothing. We just have to grow, and we need a lot of time now.
What about some female artists?
Female artists,
I heard
okay.
only male artists.
Rekha, Madhuri Dixit, Sridevi, I love her. After Rekha, she's the next. So it would be like Rekha, Sridevi, Madhuri, and Juhi Chawla.